So the easy ones. Who's the best dunker on this team?
Me? No, I'm just kidding. Did you believe that? No. Probably Malik for sure. Yeah, now that I think about it, Malik. Yeah.
Everybody's saying him. What are people seeing that's prompting that
Well,
answer?
I feel like he breaks his hand like every time he dunks. So, because he throws it down like, really hard, and that usually, I mean, it just escalates everything. So, I mean, I bet he can jump super. He can jump through the roof, and I don't know. He can just do it. Like some people can, some people can't.
How much is he going to add to this team? It seems like he's a pretty explosive athlete who
Yeah.
can obviously really score.
Yeah, he's explosive, he's quick, but he's also big and solid. So he's got that kind of perfect contrast, and he's killing it in pickup games. Like he's got that shot that just kind of never misses, and I mean it misses, but you know what I mean. Like he shoots it really well. So he's got kind of everything. It'll be good for us.
Who's the best shot blocker on this team?
Me.
You've actually come up. Your name's been pretty popular.
Really?
You and Winyan.
Oh, well, I'm better than Wendy. No, I mean I've developed that. I mean I've gotten pretty good at it, I guess. But I'm not going to say myself. I'll talk about Wendy's super long, so yeah, I'll go with Wendy.
One of the guys, I can't remember who it was, said that last year you were really kind of just trying to use your big body to alter shots, make people basically make people have to find a way to shoot over you. And now you've become a shot blocker, an active shot blocker. What has prompted that? How have you turned into a shot blocker?
It's a good question. It's kind of just happened. I don't know. I don't think we work on it every day. So I guess like figuring out that timing of like when to go, and because I'm obviously not the most athletic person in the world, I have to find like another way of kind of doing it. So, but I mean I've lost all this weight, so I'm a lot lighter and I can jump a little bit higher now. So that helps.
How much weight have you lost?
I don't know, because I'm kind of like losing fat, adding muscle, so it's kind of like evening out. But I'm pretty sure when I came to UK as a freshman, I was like 270-ish in that kind of area. And now I'm 250, 255. In between there, like it changes.
What's the body fat count? I mean, like, is that where you've really seen the big difference? That the body fat percentage is a lot?
We haven't really tested that yet, but I assume when we talked about it, I assume it'd be maybe around 7-ish.
7%?
Yeah. Would be
Pretty
around.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, how much different a player are you just simply because of your body? I mean, the changes in your body.
I'm a lot lighter. I'm a lot quicker. I'm just a lot more powerful because I'm not carrying that like dead weight that I had before, and with conditioning too, like I can just continuously keep going. So.
Cal keeps calling you a different guy, says we won't recognize you. Do you feel like a different guy? I mean, when you like kind of look back and see, today's pickup game, I was doing this and that.
Yeah. I remember last year during pickup, like I just wouldn't do nothing really. Like, and if I did get the ball, it'd be such a not the finish that you'd expect. Like it'd go in, but like it wasn't like a dunk or anything like that. But now I'm like confident to dunk it, confident to shoot it, like confident to go up really strong and aggressive. And I think everything's just a lot more like I couldn't remember this word before either. It's just a lot. I want to say refined. I don't know. Like,
Polished.
There it is. That's exactly what I was thinking. Everything's a lot more polished and a lot more like better.
Yeah.
Let's just go. It's one of those days.
I mean, it's a lot of interviews. I mean, you were 17 years old. You were basically literally a kid.
Right.
Technically still a child.
Right.
How much difference does that make? Go to be here for a year, to go through college courses, to go through a college weight program, to play at the highest level, even a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I keep thinking that I kind of had that. It's like a free year almost because I did reclassify and I should have been in high school technically. So I had that whole year to learn so much and do so much that I wouldn't have done if I was in high school. And now this sophomore year, I learned so much last year. I gained so much confidence, and now I can just finally go and just show everyone that what I've learned and how good I've kind of gotten.
Have you kind of gone from hoping you could help a little bit to feeling like you belong with this group of guys?
I remember last year I sat here and like, oh yeah, I hope like I'll be able to contribute a little bit, like whatever. now I'm just so determined, and I know that I'm going to be contributing, and I know that it's exactly what I'll be bringing, and I know exactly how to be doing that, and exactly what's expected. I have a lot more expectations and a much bigger role, and I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it.
The whole question last year was, is Kentucky tough enough inside? Between your growth and the addition of a guy like Bam,
Yeah,
is that going to be
so.
is that going to be a question
No,
this year?
I've been saying that about the difference in last year's team to this year's team. Last year we were very guard orientated, and our bigs just couldn't quite figure it out. But this year our bigs are just as good as the guards, and the guards are just as good as the bigs. Like we've got that perfect balance, and which we didn't have last year, which I think will be a lot bigger for us.
How impressive is this group of freshmen now that you've had a whole summer to work out with them?
I mean, they're good, but they've definitely got a lot to learn before the first game, because you come from high school with the mentality of being the best and doing whatever you want, and now you've got to come in and share everything and work as one machine. So once we figure that out, then we'll be fine, because everyone's so good. But it's not taking a little while. Like, it took a little while for them to kind of figure that out, and now we're just like fine tuning it.
The other guy that a veteran on this team that has really got a different opportunity this year is Isaiah.
Yeah.
What's different about him to you when you look at him now?
What's different to him to me?
Yeah. What's different about him? When you look at Isaiah now.
He from last year, I mean, obviously he stepped up in that leadership role. Like he's leading really well, like the younger guys. On the court, he's shooting a lot better. He's making pretty well every layup he gets, and he's getting the basket so easily. He's been a great role model for the new guys too, like just how to handle yourself with media, how to handle with fans, like stuff like that. Like, I mean, he comes across as Isaiah sometimes, but at the end of the day, like he's a genuine person, and everyone knows that. And Raw, I mean, everyone loves him. Raw, super close. And
you got to get one stop. Best lockdown defender on this team.
Probably Dom. What was that? But Dom.
Why him? I think he's probably been the most popular answer to that question.
Yeah, I mean, he's just proved himself over the year I've been here. I mean, he's always been able to guard like whoever he's been given, and he's like a real vet. He's like a senior vet, not like a Kentucky vet. He's like a real vet, and yeah, he's just had so much experience. So, and he's had to guard some pretty crazy players over the years, I guess. So, I'd say Dom for sure.
He's a guy that's really easily forgotten, I think, sometimes on this team.
Yeah.
Should that be the case? I mean, is he a guy you look at that, even with all his talent, can give this team something real?
He's been killing it. Like he's been the one that's really stood out for me actually during pickup and stuff like that. He's making like everything, and yeah, I guess you're right. He does kind of get forgotten, but I don't think this year he'll be forgotten at all. He's bringing something that they don't. So.
Very good.